Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our special impeachment coverage. Joining me now, former advisor to President George H.W. Bush and presidential historian Doug Wead. Doug, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Grant. Hi.
So, Doug, this is obviously historic, a second impeachment of a president. You know, we've been hearing this idea that how can they even do this? It says remove from office. By the time, if they were to get a conviction in the Senate, he won't even be in office.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. As a matter of fact, as you know, and many have pointed out, the fact that Democrats called and said they were going to impeach him even before he assumed office, that kind of ruined their show for the first impeachment. And now to have two impeachments, both water thin. I think, if anything, it's just going to draw a lot of attention of historians to what he's accomplished. It's very obvious, as Dick Morris said, they're trying to stop him for 2024 so he doesn't become like a Grover Cleveland and run again. Or part of it may be they just can't get this guy buried. They're obsessed with him. He's a great president. It just gnaws on them. When he says, I've done more for African Americans than any president since Abraham Lincoln, it drives them up the wall. But there you have it. You had 8 years of George W. Bush promising prison reform and 8 years of Barack Obama promising prison reform. Donald Trump does it.
Yeah, it drives him up a wall, Doug, because when he says it, it's true. And the bottom line is he has done more for the black community than any other modern day president that we know of. And so they go after him, they go after him, they go after him. I think in the end, this hurts the Democrats because all they're doing are making elected Republicans angrier and angrier and angrier. And, you know, we can take control of Congress in 2022. Then what happens to Joe Biden? Is what's good for the goose good for the gander?
Yeah, of course, the one thing to worry about, Grant, that a lot of us have worried about is they just open the floodgates and allow people to come into this country and give them free education and free health care, and they soon tilt red states blue. And that's a real fear and a real possibility. But you're right. The record of Donald Trump, he's the most impactful president of modern history. The peace accords are just absolutely stunning. I mean, when he came into office, he said, what's the deal? What's the biggest problem? I interviewed him about that. Barack Obama said, you will have a war with North Korea on your watch. And well, he took care of North Korea. He said, what's the biggest problem in the world? They said, the Middle East, you know, the peace in the Middle East. He said, Jared, you take peace in the Middle East. It's just amazing. Six presidents wanted energy independence. It took Donald Trump to do it.
And Doug, what does he get? He gets a kick in the teeth out the door. It's absolutely shameful on behalf of the Democrats. Hey, I appreciate you coming on tonight, and it's always fascinating talking to you. Doug, I can't wait to have you on again soon.
Thanks, Grant.
If you want a litany of all the good things that Donald Trump did as president, get inside Trump's White House. It's the authorized version, the authorized account of the Trump White House. Great stories. You know, they text each other every day. So here's Melania and Ivanka and Jared and Laura, the great love story of Eric and Laura. You got to read that. And hide and go seek with the 9 grandchildren racing through the state floors and Barron supervising. Here it is in Dutch, it's in Japanese and Korean and Chinese and all over the world. A great positive read of what our president accomplished in his historic years. Subscribe to this channel. It's the only way we know to defeat the censors. They change the numbers of views, they shadow ban, they throttle. The only way we've been able to try to get videos directly to our people is if they subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell. We're trying to survive this era of censorship, the new Soviet era of the United States.